Yo, peoples! Qushu 92 here with yet another iteration of Qushu Views Anime. I've been looking forward to this episode because it's our first episode that is not related to Wano. That tells more about what's going on in the One Piece world, and I'm anxious to see whether they change from the animation style of Wano into a different art style or if it remains the same. But I'm anxious to see just how they do this specific episode for you anime-only viewers of One Piece. Oh, this is about to be a doozy, so let's get it started! So everything looks like it's working out just fine for everyone in the scabbards. The plan looks like it's coming together. Luffy is finally able to get his handle on Ryuo. Everything looks like things are setting up nicely for the raid on Onigashima. But that is not what we're about to get into today. And I just saw the sign that says Isho, sea area around the entrance of the new world. It's Fujitora! Oh, this conversation between Fujitora and Doflamingo way back in Dressrosa. I like the fact that there was absolutely no music to distract from what Fujitora and the whole conversation that's going on here. So they're keeping the animation style of Wano, but this is it! Big news! An incident that will affect the 7 warlords. And here we are at Marijois. Yep, Marijois. Pangaea Castle. All the representatives went home. The reverie is over. Pretty much now. A week later, Ryugu Castle, Ryugu Kingdom. I love it when Garp is on screen, because it's always significant. You know what? I love this art style that they've used since the start of this Wano arc. I hope they keep it, because everyone looks good in that style. Not just people who are in Wano right now, but everyone else. Garp, the representatives of the Reverie, pretty much everyone outside of Wano looks good in this anime slash brushstroke style. I don't know what to call it, but the animation style since this Wano arc started has been absolutely beautiful. I actually hope that they keep it. Oh, what happened this time, Garp? What happened, Garp? Oh, it's Big News Morgans! Your boy Big New Morgan says the government can keep their check. I ain't about to put this on the hush-hush. Assassination attempt? What is this theme song going on with this Cypherpole agent? I'm sorry. I didn't know Big News Morgans was channeling his inner Sung Jin Woo. You see that boy eye light up? Look at the way this man walking in the dirt. Bruh. I'm actually kind of intimidated by Morgans from this display here. Big New Morgan's over here showing everybody what for real quick. I'm a journalist, but I'll beat your behind real quick if you try it. People are crying. People are in awe. Hey, it's Ivankov and Dragon and Koala! Revolutionary Army's general headquarters in the Kamabaka Kingdom. Fellow Betty. Even Stelly's surprised. They keep saying Sabo's name over and over. And now we're cutting to Dadan! And everyone's crying Sabo's name. This can't mean what I think it means, can it? It built down! Oh, I know that laugh. It's Doflamingo! Dofi, when your neck gets so thick? Why is Dofi's neck so thick? And then there's Blackbeard! There's just so much going on right now. So, Kobe, I think you guys can kind of surmise who this person is. Speaking to Kobe already. Diaz Drake, Captain of Sword, Navy HQ Top Secret Special Force. Drake is a double agent! Let that bit of news sink in for you. Oh, Kobe and the rest of the world government doesn't know about Big Mom and Kaido's arrangement. As expected when you get news like that and you're trying to keep it top secret. You scream first, then you be quiet. Kobe is on his way to take Hancock. Look at this animation! What is this animation right now? Just the waves crashing. For every person that is happy about what's going on, there are other people are a bit concerned about. The 7 warlords of the sea are no more! Crocodile! And his machinations that affected the Alabaster Kingdom. Blackbeard! And his machinations that affected the outcome of the Marineford War. Jinbei and his reluctance to work with the government to fight his friend Whitebeard. Gecko Moria and his weak behind that didn't do too much during the Marineford War. Doflamingo! And his machinations that affected all of Dressrosa. Good lord, was that arc long. One thing I can be grateful for with the whole thing that went on with Doflamingo is if we didn't see that, if we didn't get that whole moment with Doflamingo, we never would have saw Gear 4th as soon as we did. Then we have Big Mom, Kaido, Shanks, and Blackbeard. Currently, the present Yonkos. Then we have Kizaru, Akainu, and Fujitora, with Ryukugyo still unseen. Yeah, King Cobra suffered a lot under, Crocodile's actions. And King Riku suffered a lot under the actions of Doflamingo. When you think about it, those two really did a number on the countries they were in. It's funny because Buggy was really riding on the coattails of being a warlord, and he could just relax how as he wanted. But now, I guess all that's gone. And now we got Edward Weevil. And he's surrounded, so who knows what's gonna happen. But now we got Mihawk, who's picked up his sword. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna talk about this once I'm done reacting to it. But also we have Amazon Lily here. What does Hancock got to say? Look at everyone being so flashy! Buggy the Genius Jester, Buggy's delivery chairman, and a former warlord of the sea. Edward Weevil, Whitebeard Jr., self-proclaimed, a former warlord of the sea. Dracul Mihawk, a former warlord of the sea. The introductions of all these warlords are majestic and godlike. Buggy's still scheming to run. On the next episode of One Piece, a legendary battle, Garp and Roger! Ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate episode is coming. Oh! Let me tell y'all something! One Piece is bringing them episodes! Oh! Okay, we got some stuff to talk about. They gave us something to talk about. Oh my goodness! This episode right here. So now I get to talk to you about it, my anime-only viewers. This is the episode where the 7 warlords of the sea, the Shichibukai, they have been completely abolished. They are no more. They are no longer world government affiliated. They are now regular pirates. But and this is something I said when I did my reaction to this chapter, when it came up. The world government is forgetting the reason why the warlords, the reason why they employed the warlords, period. And Boy Hancock just said it. I think they're forgetting something. The reason why they even hired us was because we were so strong. And you got Kobe on his way to Amazon Lily to capture Boa Hancock. You got other Marines trying to surround a person that Kizaru and other people have said has the strength of Whitebeard when he was in his prime. Then you have Marines trying to take on Buggy. Now Buggy, he said, while everyone's fighting their hearts out, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. But then he also has like hundreds of level 6 impelled down inmates under his banner. Then you got Marines trying to this last one gets me. Then you got Marines trying to come up in Mihawk's crib and take him. take who? Who you gonna take? You don't just roll up to a man who is the current holder of the world's greatest swordsman, has never received a single scar in his life, and has defeated every single person who has come across him, except for people who he knows the name of and sees as exceptionally strong. You don't just clash. You don't just try and roll up into Mihawk's crib and think it's gonna go smoothly. People gonna die. People gonna die. And not only that, but then you got the news system giving news about Sabo. I'm gonna let you know right now, even we manga readers don't know what's going on with Sabo, so don't worry, I'm not spoiling that. We don't know either, so if you're wondering what's happening with Sabo, we manga viewers, we manga readers, we don't know either, because that information has not been given out. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go any further than that. But the deal with Sabo, nobody knows. It's just up in the air. Lots of theories going around what happened to Sabo. People crying their guts out over him. We don't know what happened after the reverie was finished. That's information that we still don't know. So hopefully we get to find out about that in the future. Not only that, you got Diaz Drake finally revealed to be a double agent. He works for the world. He still works for the world government, but he's part of a top secret special force called Sword that Kobe is also a part of. So Diaz Drake has a pirate crew that is also doubling as a world government unit, I guess, to keep an eye on pirates and whatnot. That's going on. And then they get told that Big Mom and Kaido are joining forces, so it's only a matter of time before the world government finds out this information and they completely lose their minds. But I gotta say, this episode was amazing. The next episode, prepare yourself. Do ya tell me, my fair viewers? Do ya feel hype? I don't know. I don't know where I was going to go with that whole line. I was still formulating the words in my head, but overall, I enjoyed this episode. Oh my goodness. And the animation style suited it so well. Oh my goodness. I actually hope they keep this animation style for the rest of the episodes of One Piece, because it really works, especially when it comes to animations of like the ocean going into showing it was either Amazon Lily or the Kamabaka Kingdom, showing the oceans just going towards it. It just looked absolutely amazing. But I'm monologuing. I enjoyed this episode, especially since we didn't get it last week. This was awesome. This whole episode was awesome, and I was happy to bring you my reaction to all of this. So with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you enjoyed what you saw here today, and anything else that I do, then consider subscribing, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.